probably noticed a lot of stands that have just popped up around the valley selling all sorts of fireworks. Some retail stores are even doing it as well. And while fireworks scream the 4th of July, there can be a lot of confusion of what you can do with them once you buy them. Captain Forrest Smith from the Mesa Fire Department is here to explain. Let's set the stage first. What exactly is the law in Arizona when it comes to fireworks?
Well, when it comes to fireworks, what the state did through this House Bill 2246 is say that it is legal to sell fireworks in our state. Now, where the confusion comes in is that people will see these fireworks booths out and find that they can't let them off in certain cities. And that's where the confusion comes in, is that they are illegal to use in certain cities, but legal to sell and purchase in the state.
And it goes back to you should really check what city you live in, because each city has its own ordinance. Now, what is consumer fireworks? Because you see that a lot.
Well, the definition that's been put out there in the bill is the fact that consumer fireworks don't have that same amount of combustible materials that you would have. Basically, they don't have the explosive value that you would have in some of your illegal fireworks.
And you brought two examples, which I'm so glad, very visual here. These are the permissible ones.
That's correct.
These are the illegal ones.
That's right.
Okay, so go over the difference between the two.
Okay, what you'll find with the ones that are the consumer legal to use, they don't go airborne. For instance, a lot of these emit off sparkles and whatnot. They stay on the ground, they spin, they give a really nice light display. What we're finding with these illegal ones here, they have explosive material to it. They go airborne, they're aerial, and essentially they explode. So what happens in situations like this is you basically have a device or product here that can combust, explode, and that's where we're seeing a lot of injuries and the such.
Bottom line, this is more ground driven, this is more airborne driven.
That's exactly it.
So let's show folks what exactly can happen if you are not safe. And I want to get into the whole safety factor.
All right.
Because obviously that is a huge concern year after year. We see this video all the time. How quickly can someone get hurt, injured, burn, what have you?
Well, I'll tell you what, just alone on the illegal fireworks, first of all, you don't know what type of product you're getting. There is no consumer protection behind these type of fireworks for the most part. There are some that you can buy overseas and in other countries that don't have the regulations that you see in other states here. So essentially, you could be buying a small bomb and not know it. Some of the other things that come into play when you're dealing with consumer fireworks is the fact that if you don't have, or if you're not a great distance away from the fuse and don't know exactly how long your fuse is going, that could be an issue of concern, which is why we're always saying, okay, keep a bucket of water nearby just in case it goes bad. If you have a dud, drop that in the water, don't inspect it, immediately goes in the water. And then also have a way where you can reach out and then stick that fire flame onto that fuse and light that. That way you're not putting yourself at risk. And of course, watch where kids are and watch your pets as well.
Yeah, and parents serve as a great example to their kids, and they can demonstrate and show them, okay, this is the proper way and this is the dangerous way, obviously.
That's exactly it, because they're here to stay. And what we want to people is to have a good time with them. We're not here to give doom and gloom on this, but the thing is that parents serve as great role models with regard to safety. It's just like anything else we do. So we want families to practice safe habits when it comes to using these, and of course staying away from these illegal ones and these ones that can do a lot of harm.
I'm wondering, does it help when you purchase these? Because a lot of people won't know, okay, if they forget what's permissible, what's not. Will the person who sells them, can you ask them, okay, which ones are actually legal? Which ones can I light up in my driveway?
Well, the ones that they're selling should typically be the consumer ones here, but that's where you'll have to go back and check the law. And I tell you, local media has been excellent in working with the cities, and the cities have done a great job in getting the information out to say whether they're permissible or not in their communities. So really, when you look out there, you'll find so many outlets to let you know. And of course, what's great here is that we have so many great fireworks shows going on throughout the valley. It gives everybody an opportunity to really enjoy fireworks safely.
Which is a great segue. By the way, we have posted more information about consumer fireworks here in the valley on our EVB Live Facebook page. Thank you so much for that great info. And speaking of which, here's Scott with where you can watch fireworks safely from a distance. Right, Scott?
Graham, you got that right. So if you're not into hosting your own fireworks, we've got all the